Driving through the burn scar, you'll notice there's new growth.
Yep, it's every day looking a little bit better.
The seasons have changed, and now we're exactly 1 year later looking at the same area destroyed in the Carr Fire, caused by one spark.
One of the things that you notice after a year, for a long time, that every time you drove to work or you worked here, everything was black for a long time.
Cal Fire Battalion Chief Troy Valine is showing us where the Carr Fire started.
So we're on Highway 299, just leaving the town of Shasta, and we're headed west towards Whiskeytown National Park. And this is kind of the area that the Carr Fire burned through overnight on the 25th and into the 26th.
He's taking us to the hardest hit areas, streets and roads he's known since he was young.
Pretty strange to see still. I grew up on this road off of Swayze.
Oh, you did?
And so a lot of the folks that I knew growing up, they lost their homes.
Taking in the views, Valine points out the regrowth and rebuilding, a sign Redding is recovering.
It's kind of a little surreal that it's been a year.
It is. It went by pretty quick. Eventually all this stuff is going to be back. And it's nice to see that progression every day also. Every day you drive to work and you know that you're one step closer to getting back to some kind of a normal.
But it's the new normal that brought us here. The Carr Fire was unprecedented, a firestorm with all the right elements to carry it into Redding. From this lookout point, you see its path. Let's take you there, to the exact moment Valine knew this would be a major fire.
I was sitting right here. I mean, we knew at that point it was a big fire, but now we're looking at a big fire that's going to impact structures and life safety. And for me, it was while I was sitting right there.
That's got to be so unsettling.
It was.
Once the fire reached the road we're on, it kept going. It took homes, thousands of them, neighborhoods, and lives. Valine had no idea one of the lives lost belonged to a dear friend, Redding Fire Inspector Jeremy Stoke.
We were firefighters together early in our careers, and it's surreal that it happened.
Stoke died a hero. He cut his vacation short to fight this fire and save people from its path.
It's kind of the romantic reason we all kind of signed the dotted line, I think. And he did that.
Driving these roads, it's always on Valine's heart and mind. But he says every day that goes by, there's hope that rises from what's rebuilding in Redding.
At one point, there was 14 of them under construction at the same time.
Neighborhoods building back from the ground up, stronger than before. While a year is a long time to look back on, what's changed the most is the mentality of the job. Because after the Carr Fire was the Camp Fire, the most deadly and destructive in California history.
You couldn't really catch your breath. It was just devastation after devastation. So I think this winter, a lot of folks really took that to account.
That means more time spent with family and time spent to heal from such a tragic fire season.
We're all ready to go back and do whatever it takes. I mean, this is the job that we signed up for. We love it. We love to do it. But, you find yourself going through a career and you sometimes neglect some of the things that you should.
Looking ahead now at the fire year to come, Valine says they're ready to protect and serve, a community rising back with resilience.